Don't know why I never use the fifth one, but so yeah, I'll just leave it alone. Whoops. This time for realsies. I need to turn my graphics down or something while I'm streaming. I don't know. Maybe it's not too obvious for a stream, and it's just on my end. Oh. Great start. I don't hit every single wall I come across. Too itchy pressing it in. Okay, so obviously you want to get the clown done ASAP. So as soon as you can afford it, which you do by getting the 4 most convenient presents along the way to start Detective 1. It's really the best way to do that. Or at least to me it is. Oh, you architecture. You might be able to get away with doing some what was I saying? Some maneuvers using the air tanks, but I can't make it work well enough for me to do it consistently. This car survives. She does not care that I try to drive inside her house. Such a caring, good mother. Funny thing about this is, while there's things that you should change your outfit for, a lot of the runs you do in it in an entire clown and outfit. And the whole run has you in the clown trousers. You have to change your hat, you have to change your top, you never have to change your trousers. So... such a look. by the end of this, we're gonna have a lot of half-done missions. So get used to all the stars on the minimap. Great. Oh, no, the split. Dear. I'm losing it. I could have I saved multiple seconds there, and now it only looks like I saved one. Oh well. Next up. I call beginning the unrobbery mission Rob, because to me, this is what I call this guy. This is Rob, the robber. And the next thing we do is start access to sewers, because it's very, very important for the mid point to have access to sewers, specifically the old sewers that you do from talking to the Queen to get her mission. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot my low battery message came up and it's taken over my screen. I'm gonna put my charger in. Oh no, the time loss. Okay, we're back. Love that lag. See that? That was my laptop getting energy from my plug. That was not meant to happen. This is a horrible start. Don't need to study, I already know the answers. Well, I know where to click for them. There we go, see? Expert. And then we get the one. Oh no, the furniture, the key! Dumb clown. Right, where's it gonna have me? Here. Okay. Going to get in a car and drive it quickly off the cliff. Oh my god, I just had my partner sneeze insanely loudly in the next room. It's not like the walls are thick, but wowzers. Alright. Now, how not to get grabbed by a tentacle. Give them one of your 2 wrenches. Will it take longer to fix the damaged pipes? Yes. But you will be alive, and you won't have to run all the way from the respawn point to where you were. Also, if you're interested in knowing the fastest route to get each pipe, then this is also a good point for you. I wrote them in the wiki. It's so hard to describe directions. I almost wish it was something this old. left. Go left. Go right. Missed. You gonna go away? Ah, sucker. Get jebaited. So yeah, you can bait the tentacles to grab and then run past them. But you have to be careful not to get grabbed, obviously, which I've messed up many the time. Oh, I'm getting stuck in the ways. Ooh, stay away from me, tentacle. No, getting this pipe blast is usually the best bet, because you are right by an exit pipe which takes you straight back to the beginning, which is mighty convenient. I don't need these anymore. Oh, this is going to be time lost, I just know it. So, the split happens when we get the present, not after we leave the sewers. Okay, not time lost. Fantastic. So I use a method to get the first 3 detective missions done quickly, which is that I will sleep in one of the jail bunks to move time onwards so that they trigger and I can do them quickly. Because early you run, you're quite close by, you're doing, you know, Village City, I guess Paradise, and after that you're a little further afield, you know, you're deep doing Dreamland, you're doing the labs, you're doing the jungle stuff, and it's much easier to have the missions and the daytime cycle go normally when you have to do things further afield than at the start. When you're close by, when you can sleep to move time onwards, it's better to do that. My time certainly got about, what was it? Well, I'm in just over half an hour, so 10 minutes maybe? Not having to move around so well, not having to drop everything and head over there is certainly better. And something I do, like when we come back to the docks for the actual prison gathering here, is I do grab the rocket car, because it's just good to have a fast vehicle when you need to get places, and you don't have a helicopter handy. So our next step is do the unrobbery, then sleep, then do detective 2, and then do Jellyman's, or begin Jellyman's quest. And remember to bring the actual metal detector when you do go there. Because sometimes you show up and you're like, oh, how am I supposed to get the key now? I have to drive or fly all the way back. Like a Muppet. Many Muppet decisions have been made. That's why it's ironic you're in the clown outfit for a lot of it, because you truly do make clown-like decisions. Forget all sorts of things. One time, I forgot to pick up the key from this bit, so I got all the way over there and was like, wait, I can't turn the lasers off, so I had to come back and do that. Which, you know, it's a bit of a stupid time loss to have, because I should know better. Right. Why did I do that? Hang on. 8. Yeah. That split was not meant to happen. Anyway, that's the emerald room done. Time for a quick bad jump and a quick nap. I love the dream sequence. You gotta wake up like, detective, we need you. Oh, how long were you in that cell for? Anyway, cheese time. Don't let me down, he says. Don't worry, sir. Never. I'm the best detective ever. To the helicopter. Another thing to note is that very important you look at the board before you run off to do whichever the rest of the detective mission is, or face the consequences of showing up somewhere where they don't actually have the mission ticked. I won't say anything to you. And you gotta run away back like a muppet again. So I'm gonna fly over and I'm going to enter through the front door because I also find it a lot funnier the way the cutscene. Usually he gets you to walk through the back door, but I find it funny when it does it from that angle. And also I think to me it's a bit faster to not have to maneuver the back streets. Get stuck on the fizzy pop machine. Detective, we heard something from the mall. Right, you don't say. I better get over there. Don't say. Giant mouse. How could I know this? I'm a fresh player. I've only been playing almost 18 minutes. So sometimes things don't trigger until you speak to someone. So this door will say it's locked. Until you speak to that Wobbly there. That was a car squeak. I had a cup of tea and I finished it, but now I already want more. Turn into helicopter so quickly. Their budget must be incredible. Great. I'm just gonna take the detective. I like the fact we can actually close the view compared to the open top one. If you do a stunt over the bridge with this metal detector, every time I try to do it, the thing flies out and you gotta get out of the car and run and go get it. Massive time waste. I should know better. Where's the little passage? Here's a little passage. I hate fences. That's where they've all gotta go. time save. A time save, no. Mind you, these splits are also based on all the other different strats I tried. I haven't reset any best times after changing my route. So sometimes it will say, oh, you know, you suck. Why? You're wasting time, you've lost time. It's like, well, yeah, compared to what I did beforehand, maybe. But I've changed things around. I'm not allowed to do that. Mind you, the more I do this, the more challenging it will be to actually have big time saves. Especially now that I'm, you know... so good. I'm not making silly mistakes. I say... oh, now I can split. Right. It's a bit of a time save. Okay, so step one. Sewer. Where's the machine? That tentacle better not come out a second time after it grabs that jelly. Now the file one you can just walk in and get it. But I think this stuff you actually do have to wash away. Can I go up the ladder, please? So I used to do the numbers on my splits as how many there were in that section, but then I realised I kind of need a better way to represent where I should be with how many presents I have. So I changed it to be, you know, where my counter should be at the end of it. Now, there's often a little bit of a difference because there's some things that why did I go in this room? I'm stuck. There's certain things, like little bits of borrowing the one ahead that I do at times. Like with the Ancient Wobbly trials, when I take the helicopter to go to get the trial hat, I use that time to get the Jungle Land present that's in the little building on its own top of the hill, and to get the one by the giant wobbly statue. Because those are just, you know, it's easy to get them at that time. But, you know, it's not mentioned, so generally speaking, I'm always like 2 ahead for a small time. What's the other thing? If a storm happens and it's random and, you know, that's done successfully, then there will be a free pet present discrepancy where I'm then 3 presents ahead. Which I don't bother to distinguish in my splits because 50 is, genuinely speaking, it's been 50-50 whether I get a storm naturally or whether... oh my god, almost off the edge. Whether it happens naturally or whether I have to do the mission to trigger it and have it happen. Oh no, don't get knocked out. Silly clown. But yeah, I mean, we've got another 2 hours to see if something triggers or not. And if it doesn't, then it's just gonna have to be slower than my PB. Either you record, I then have to record myself every single time I play to see if I get the you know, the promised glorified random storm thing. Because let's be real, after I do a run that does involve a storm happening randomly, if you afterwards, if you do a run and the storm doesn't happen randomly, then it's just not gonna beat it. You can't really get past that 20-minute time that gets added on by having to do it. Right, this is the bit where I have a quick stop here to pick this up. Don't need it right now, but it'll help in the long run to have if it got spawn. So with the docks, after getting the one behind the racing car bit, it's better to go get the furthest away ones first, in which case it's the ones on the train bridge. So this one is here. Also, the thing about the helicopters is you can't come too hot in for a landing, or your helicopter will explode. Got to be gentle with it. Face the consequences, which for me was blowing up 4 helicopters within 10 minutes. I've come a long way, that's for sure. Speaking of blowing up helicopters, we're getting very close to the place in the run in which Kai, aforementioned, well actually I haven't mentioned it, yeah, previously the cow got footage of a run I did. That could have gone terribly. Of all the footage to represent me playing the game, it had to be where I messed up. In that one, I remember I quit out the run because during a random storm event I dropped the sword and decided I would just do an all jobs run instead because I didn't have enough time to do anything else. Oh, that's all coming on. Wow. I didn't realise it did them so quickly. I actually managed to pull it off. I might get to the train in time. Not what you want. Should hear choo choo. I hope I didn't just miss it. That'd be even worse. Oh, it's coming. Okay. I've never actually had it line up before where the train is here when I'm here. I always just miss it. So usually my route would then be to quickly get a helicopter and meet it at the residential island train station. and then head to Mansion Island. But perhaps if I lock in and get good, then I don't have to do that. Right, so let's head out. Not a fan of when it rains because one, I'm being teased. I want storm, please. Lightning, thunder. And then it's changed now, but you can't see anything. Now you can. Now it's so bright blue that my eyes hurt, actually. Ow. Right, precarious. Parking. Trigger warning. Some people, they play Wobbly for half an hour. And they get a few things done. Me, already 30, 60, 90, a quarter of the way there. Pretend the fact I can divide properly. My brain's under lots of stress from very difficult Wobbly life gameplay, of course. But you don't want to crash these helicopters. Your life gets ruined. Oh, you're joking. Okay, that's gonna be a hit to the time. Absolutely not the way I wanted to go. Oh my god, I'm crashing into everything. Okay, fine, take two. Please tell me that stupid police helicopter despawned and there's room for this on the roof. I once wasted like 10 minutes trying to do it with the two airplanes as well because they were faster, but you just can't land them on a roof and have everything be fine, so it just has to be this slow thing. Alright. One. God. It makes me sad now. This could have been the perfect run, but now it's flawed. Mind you, I don't know if it'll be perfect later on. Depends if we get an actual storm or not. I don't think sleeping forces the weather to change very well. Or at least it's never worked. If it is meant to. Let's get to the observatory. Then the box. Oh my god, that's very impressive. Yeah, there's my time loss bleeding away. Oh, sorry, there's my time save bleeding away. So sad. I don't know why this car doesn't take off. The thing about longer runs is they have more room for disappointment. mean, Dog Knife did do that as well, so I should probably, and Maze is already there, so I should probably throw my attempt in the lot as well. Fill up that leaderboard with all the places. Actually, this is fast the parachute. I forgot. I'm forgetting. City. I was there before, dude. Where's the TV place? It's over there. Okay. What was I saying? Fishing. Someone suggested I do fishing because that's been done. So I should probably do it too. Come on. Push the button. But don't respawn. Not yet. I do also want to do Space Puzzles again, since there's a lot more you can do in it, where there's a lot faster methods than my first blind, unpracticed go of it. I do really want to give like the Longhorns a shot as well. Like my options are have a go at get a house and just grind it until I have something that is under 2 minutes at least, and then be happy with that. Do an all jobs run, which if it's under 2 hours could be considered a success for me, even though the current record's 1 hour 20 or something. I don't know, you know, there's just a part of me that's like, if I can't do well, then why should I do it? But then again, why would people attempt something where it's not that many people have fun doing it? I could have encouraged people to do more. I guess it's really hard to be like, okay, this person's practiced a lot and they're really good at it, and I'd just be doing it for, you know, funsies, and it wouldn't be like, oh, you know, I'm 1 minute off. It'll be, I'm half an hour off. And I'm not 100% sure that I'd still get close enough in time to make me feel like I've done a good job. It's kind of hard to describe. It basically just sounds like, oh, you don't think you can win, therefore you don't want to do it. It's not about winning. It's just about doing well enough for my standards, I guess. Maybe there's people who look at the hundreds of thousands or whatever runs of either Super Mario 64 or what's the other one that has a lot of Minecraft runs, like where there's so many of them that getting a place in, I don't know, the thousands is impressive and good. Or people just do it because it's the game to speedrun. It can be a baby's first attempt because it's just so much resources on how to do anything in it that it's a good one for lack of the word noobs to do. I don't know. I just have a feeling that there's people who can get very specific techniques down, and I can't. Oh, gee. That's a really tough person. Right, let's see if I can nail this. I didn't nail it. I've managed to do it many a time where I drive over the point in a certain angle. Oh, bless me. I drive over it in a way that the food goes straight in the bowl, and I don't even have to get out of the car to move it. And that's great when that happens. And that's not what happened. And then I sneezed. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. I can feel it. I can feel my nose tingle. Maybe if I keep talking, it'll be fine. I'm distracted. I'm missing. It's all over. Oh my god. I don't want these things are happening to me. The physics in this game are something else. Pirouetting. Oh my god. Right, finish this, and then we're doing all the city and city sewer presents. Lovely. Right, where to start? We're gonna start over here. There's 13. No, it's not the left one, it's the right one. Wow. Respawn. Gotta remember to do that. Sometimes there's places where you definitely shouldn't respawn, and then there's others where actually it's more convenient, and sometimes I forget. Time save for the next time, or however it is. To rubber band studios. If I don't park in the way of the bus. I think there's gonna be a bunch of time loss on this, but anyway, where was that? 4? How did I get knocked out doing that? That doesn't make sense. Anyway. Let's get 5. I think the gold split for this one is based on one before I renamed the split to involve Detective 3. I think I used to have Detective 3 on its own, and then realised it was kind of pointless to have that there, and I could just stick it on a line with other things. Because I used to be a lot more separated, I guess, with different things to do, but because of the way the run evolved, I found it easier to just plonk certain things together. That's 7, I believe. Eight. That's gonna make it difficult to get that present. Not is as well. Budge up. You trash. It's 8. Is that 8? And there should be 9. Oh, get on the wrong side. 10. I think I'm behind. It'll be 49 and I have 3 to get, which is correct. Because there's this one here in the store by the Dodgers, then there's this wearable one, and then there's one in the disco. So it's still going to be time save, because, you know, it's still a pro. You should ignore my splits. Maybe I should just actually remove best times for this. One of the future times I do this, because that would probably help timings be more accurate. But then you gotta deal with the randomness of a storm can just, you know, because when it happens you just gotta go. There's not a specific split for it because you can't just count on it. So there was somewhere I was like, you're losing time, you're terrible, you're a terrible person, you're ruining your run. No, light splitter, I'm not doing that, it's just RNG in it. Right, city skylines. I really want to be able to rename these things like funny. Oh my goodness, funny jokes for myself. The things I also need to remember what they're for, which means that at the moment I haven't really done that. You know, when I played yesterday, after getting this present, it just happened to change into a story. And I was like, alright. I made other things happen, of course, but that was the big thing. Oh, this is gonna be clean. This is gonna be clean. No, no. Save it, save it. Saved it. Oh my god. That was insane. That could have been a lot sadder, but it wasn't. Oh, the helicopter's coming. I just go back to use the right one. It's fine. We can make it work. Start with the furthest away one. When the steering works. Sure. Although the nose being broken and the thing already smoking is a slightly red flag. Maybe I need to drive better. But it's hard in a car like that. You can't just not hit things when you're going that speed. Try not to hit things though. But sometimes, you know, ridges and banks, they just, you know, they just smack you. Mission, do not get close enough to trigger it. I See, if I was skilled, I might try and use that air tank to fly to the art place, but I have no faith in my ability to steer it. I make it work. It's another 50% thing. I make it work for me. Actually, probably less than 25% of the time. I can sort of make it work, but I'm really, oh dear, I'm really not an expert at it. Okay, losing a bit of time because I'm using not a helicopter, I guess, and a car that blows up. But it's okay, because look at that beautiful time save all the same. Now this is where I really would have liked a helicopter, but no fear, we have another aircraft right over here that would do us just fine. And hint, it's not the silly hot air balloons that go 1 mile an hour. They basically go a walking pace. Never want to use them. Except perhaps if you're trying to break the jungle puzzle ball somewhere. Because that is... well, that works out, I guess. That is the one and only time I've used them. If I wasn't playing with a friend who could hold on to them while I drove, or vice versa, air balloon travel is the safest way to not lose them. I love Dream. I love how well everything goes to me when I'm playing. I never mess up in Dreamland. I speak it into existence. My friends really went off with the music in this section. Well, they went off with all the music really, but you know. Right, do not roll off. What did I just say, Ducky? I better not gone off an edge when I look up. Where did it go? Where are you going? Stupid light. Oh, hold on. I remember the first time I played through this, you know, you investigate everything's so cool, the details. Let's try and move instead of just jumping, little clown. To be honest with you, maybe a clown is a better outfit representation of what I look like. I don't think I could pull off looking like G-Man in my real life every couple minutes and then just be a random guy with a suit. Alternative is my crab hat outfit from the 5th year anniversary video. Such impressive piano playing for someone with no fingers. I don't think this bridge is better than the last. sofa has no idea what he's talking about. Or that guy. Whichever one is speaking is not entirely sure because it's not an avatar speaking at the side. You know, the thing about recording run is also usually I have, when I'm just doing the run, I have like a video playing in the background. So I've got something to listen to. But, oh my god, grab that. But I'm not going to sully the recording having some random noise in the background. Truth, last thing I was watching was a let's play of the supposed to play by Artman, the Resident Evil 4 remake. So I hadn't actually engaged with that, and I was curious. I've never played a Resident Evil game. I just live vicariously through other people who do. Where's that building? But yeah, instead we're just having, we're just raw dogging it, as they say. It's nothing but the game. And however well it goes. I'm pressing spacebar this whole time. My thumb is dying. Ugh. Cracking. That was me cracking my fingers. My finger knuckles. I'm getting a little bit funny feeling with all the pressing I'm having to do while playing this. I've basically been doing a run every day to work on my times, to work on improvements. Being like, oh, if I'm this much faster, I need to shift when I do this around, for example. I moved Farm Island from earlier on to basically right at the end because the one in the barn in the high up bit is so hard to get to that I basically just planned it that you don't have to go and do it until you already have the propeller and can wear it to get it there. Because the alternative was very precariously flying a helicopter in there or bringing a space hopper all the way there from really far away. So farm always is basically the last thing before clean up. No, storms never happen when you want them to. I was showing off this game to a friend of mine, and they were quite, you know, they're like, oh, this looks fun, impressed with how me playing was different to how when they played, because I was just, you know, really, I don't want to brag, I should just play the game better, like I have a better understanding of movements maybe. And then a lightning storm happened, and it's like, oh, I'm really sorry about this, because, hey, guess what, they have epilepsy issues and cannot deal with lightning storms, which is really unfortunate. And I'm like, I'm sorry, the chances of this happening are so slim. Never happens when I want it to. But as soon as the person whose medical issues prevent them from having to deal with something like this, oh yeah, that's when we make it happen, yeah. It's tricky. It's tricky. Not get on the banister there and mess everything up. With all the bananas just left around, it does make me wonder if maybe the Gorilla King ended up in the tower before we were here. Because there is such a mess. Some of these movements look really good, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm just very lucky. It's like when you watch Wobble runs, and you're like, wow, this person's skilled, and I bet you no money, because I can't get at this stall. I bet you no money that there are so many runs where they're just trying and hoping for a certain type of movement to happen to work. I think I said once, I think the king reminds me of my dad and how he's so glad I don't live in a house with him anymore. Don't even need to wake him. Good luck, everyone else. I should have respawned over there the moment I could. The seconds of time lost. Gosh, they're destroying me. Right now, this one is in this room. And then you respawn to save those seconds, and then you get in the old car, and you drive up this hill. So this is a very big gap. What was I doing for 10 minutes? So much time save here. That's insane. Did I have a storm here the first time I played? I can't think of any other reason why it take me so long to. Hang on. Like. There. 10 minutes time save. Wasn't even the fastest time I've ever done this. Right, that's the frozen pond. Then we go to the sewer one here. So this is the one thing that messed me up in the previous one. I have to go all the way back to the main sewer and go speed to the front to unlock this. I came all the way here, couldn't open it because I didn't have the key. It's depressing as hell. That's why my first run took me... yeah, and I had to do the weather thing too. So my first run took me 3 hours 55. I'm stuck. Yeah, 3 hours 55. Which was slower than the maze run. Because, you know, I'd quite frankly really messed up. You get to do one thing early and you have to backtrack so far just to get it sorted out. Thankfully, I've vastly improved since then. Why I did that bit of coal not go in there. I'm gonna ignore that. Because it's up, down. Change the last one. No point finding it. Just select it and go. is that done. Not even gonna fix the water for the frog. So just have to deal with it. Alright, where's my car? Oh, my car is fine, fantastic. Usually I'll come out here and see about 10 people queuing behind it having crashed into it, so yeah, it makes a change. Probably am gonna find it being driven into when I get back to it now, but I'll just deal with it. You meant to slide into that, buddy. And here we go. Yeah, we're halfway. It's great, it's fantastic. Pray that everything else goes well. Oh look, see, this is what usually happens. How did that dustbin lorry get in this position? Who knows? I'll get out of here. I love God. It's rare that the car survives, though usually my car gets blown up because it's been crashed into too many times by other vehicles. Oh, there we go, that was fast. See, you know why that's fast? Like I said, always crashed into by other vehicles. Break my nose, go with it. Everything's fine, I promise, secret agents. So, in a couple of seconds, the detective mission's gonna say, hey, come do D4, and I'm gonna ignore that. You ruined my jump! Oh my god. It's fine, we'll just keep going. Done enough to powers, get myself stuck. Here, yeah. So what I'll do is that I'll do the 10 lab ones, I'll get the 3 from the other mountain places, and then go do D4. You'll see it pop up in a bit after D4. I believe it's wonderful Wobbly trials, which is not what they're called actually. I'm just putting random words in there. No! So overcome with negative emotion that my throat got dry. Can we get some sad crying cats in the chat? Doing that Billie Eilish Barbie song. Go meow. God, I haven't messed up this jump in ages. I was supposed to grab that, instead I headbutted it. Absolutely tragic. Alright, well. Let's hope this one goes well for me as well. Let's see if I can get the maneuvering down. Clue. I did not. much my proudest moment. Well, I'll do that funny thing I was doing. Actually, I think I moved it too far forward. Yay! It worked! I love physics. Right, here we are. I've missed that cycle, haven't I? So bold of them to say, you know what we want in this game with wobbly physics? Platforming. To be honest with you, in like human form flat, you're also wobbly as hell. And you have to do platforming. So, you know what? Maybe it's just a skill issue. Bonk. Right, now the laser maze, which I love so much with all my heart and definitely have not screamed at, but in like that angel voice sort of way. Where you're like, "Hurr." Yeah, for reasons like that. It's okay. It's a bit like the water puzzle in one of the ancient Wobbly Trial temples, where you're avoiding the jets of water. But it's just, I don't know, more annoying maybe? It's a little bit more complicated. Whee! Oh, I was hoping to get in the car and undo the stun. Oh well. A few seconds ain't gonna kill anybody. Uh-oh. Where am I? This is so upsetting. I'm not gonna be able to go around the map. The maze here. I'm just gonna have to. Time lost in the laboratory. This is such a shame. Look at that. I had 10 minutes time savings. We're gonna go to hell. 27. I got 10 minutes. Before I'm losing time. But I don't. It's gonna be under 10 minutes of time save. So yeah, I've got like 2 minutes. I'm not gonna be able to manage that now. Not with falling during the forklift section, and not with the terrible luck I've had with the laser and with getting my head stuck. That's okay. We are close to being done, so we just keep going because it's still gonna save time. I remember to talk to this guy. 2974 is the code here. Right. 2974. We're almost out of here, we're almost out of here. 2 more. Tick. Right. Key? Who needs a key? I'm not here to fix a UFO. I'm here to sneak. First, costume change? Second costume addition. What do I call this? I don't know. Second outfit importance occasion. Don't need to put on them goggles, but you do need to put on the scientist lab coat top. Push the button, come on. To get in here, and I must say I do look like a clown scientist, which is pretty funny to me. Left here. There we go. Get stuck in the vending machine. Right, this should respawn us on the other side. There we go. Alright. The order that I wrote things in, I haven't tweaked, so... Oh, excuse that. I don't want to sit in everything that I want to be saying before actually taking on. So, the order I do is club, then is club, ice cave, plateau. Why am I stuck? Then I do D4, and then I do the trails. There's certain points in there where when you respawn, you're up at the top of the mountain where you can use a helicopter to get around, but I can't remember if it's actually in a place where it would be helpful for me. And I'm praying that I won't ever have to come in here again. Please don't make me have to do the Climate Club mission. You can also come in too hot on one of these and blow them up, which is very surprising. Not in a good way. For me. Right, middle, let's go. So by pressing X, I go ragdoll, and that is definitely the fastest way to go down tunnels and slides like this. You might hear the Green Goblin Mouse telling you to stand up and have more control of your movements. No, don't listen to them. Slide. Have your little clown scientist face rub against the floor. It's just what happens. It's what the price of getting the fast all-planet presence run is. Also, I specifically chose tunnels, which meant I would be on the route that I wanted. I could have slid for slightly longer there, but oh well. my split up here and there means that I'm actually slightly behind. My fastest time, can you believe that? Terrible. Right, let's go over this. We want to head to where D4 is. Probably get a bit lower down. See, this snow means I can't see anything. Well, let me translate. This rain means I can't see anything. Usually you can spot the hospital and then adjust the way you're looking. There we go, that's where it is. So, D4 is going to be a Jellyman chase sequence. Which I think I'm going to keep the hovercraft for. Oh, it's so nice over real life to just ping pong between raining and being sunny. Because the thing is, part of my routine for when I do have a storm is that I want the hovercraft, not the hoverboard, the hovercraft that is in a few different beach areas on the map, because it works on both land and water and has a very big surface area side that you can put the sword in. It's not very fast, but it's very dependable from getting to point A to point B. And it's usually best if I'm like in a flying thing at the time where I can quickly get to one of them. When did I get knocked out, man? Right, few part. Let's go. Genuinely quite helpful to have a flying thing at this point as well, because get on the roof without a trampoline is pretty good. Skip a bit of faffing around. Don't know why she's in a winter outfit. No, I don't want to be in it for the prince, you silly thing. Right, have we got a technique? Whoa. Yes, we do. I've spent, well, I guess minutes before trying to perfect the way for it to get it over the edge. Right, guess who's showing up now? Confirmed sighting of him. Oh no, look at that map, it just turned on. Can't see that. Hello, robber. Don't know personal space. I'm gonna sneeze again now. Oh! Stop talking to me, Biff. I'm trying to get my brain cells back. I'm just sneezing them all out. Hooray! Junior detective. Right. To the jungle. It's now time for the ancient trials. Oh, you know, the 4 caves, and then the underground section, and then the actual trials, of which I'm only going to complete 2. I can't remember all the parachute places from the city, if there is one, but maybe that would be faster to get to the jungle. But then you won't have the flying apparatus to get to the caves too afterwards, so I don't know. I think you are better off having a flying thing. Also, not sure if I think a helicopter might be slightly faster, but I'd have to have 2 instances of footage to check. This coughing and sneezing makes me sound like I'm coming down with something, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just silly. Hello, Steve, my favourite character. I love how often Steve shows up in things. Some people are one and done. Steve is not. Steve is important. See you later, Steve. Now I think around the time the end of the 4th, well, I'm not dependent on how many mistakes I make. It depends when and what I'm in the middle of when the 5th detective mission comes out. Anyway, this is Laser Maze, but easy. So we're already pro, did that first. Now, the thing about this is most of the presents you get during the trials are in the underground bit and in the actual trial bit, except for one, which is right there and we mustn't forget about. Right. Ah! Oh. Now we respawn. Oh, this game keeps you on edge. It really does. In theory, if everything goes well, I've only got another hour of playtime to do. If things don't go well, I have an hour and 20 minutes left. This one's really annoying. Am I grabbing it? There we go. I can never get the angles right, and also it's much faster where if you just fail it, respawn at the start and try again. Don't just head about trying. Getting to the end of that one, taking another zipline to a different angle to try, then doing it again. Yeah, it's just faster just if you miss it, then the first one respawn, grab a bomb and try again. Did I get it? Yeah, I did, okay. very good honey. I usually take quite a few more. Mind you, I could jinx it. I could not get anything. Yeah, so you missed that one. Might be a skill issue, but the movement is a bit hard to perfect. Oh, but I think I've got it. Yeah. Nice. Now you see, the gold time on this one, I think this bit, this split used to just be like D4, and then I deleted Trials as one and added it to this one, so it thinks that my fastest possible time is a lot more insane than it can actually physically be. It does give me a good insight into how long it probably will take. I think 50 and it says I can get done in 20 minutes with Fairy. I hope so. I'd love to get the ancient trail done in 15 minutes. Oh, I'm missing my stop. This is where we say goodbye to our mode of transport. We will no longer need this. Where is the crystal bit? The crystal bit, I'm facing the wrong way. It's over here. It's a bit like the temple. Okay. Don't respawn from the wrong thing. Ow. Where the fastest ways you actually need to go are 2 little bits, and the rest of them are just dead ends. Oh well, cloud avatar. That's funny. Also, don't do what I did one time, which is when I accidentally respawned. And, it took me a very long time to find something to fly back and down in. Very disappointed in myself for misclicking like that. I know better, you know? I know better than to just not look before I click. That's how you get viruses, IRL. You see an artifact? You ignore it, we don't need that stuff. When I did my all jobs run attempt, I was very painfully amused when the one treasure hunt occasion I did was I forgot what I was going to say. The one treasure hunt job I did provided me with golden pants, an artifact. First go, fresh, save, artifact. Something I think myself I hunted for hours to get. Incredible work. I'm gonna keep this boat to get the next one for simplicity's sake and speed's sake. To be honest, I think you can get a faster boat easily. I think I might just mess myself up with these steering items. Look at me! going, oh look. I love the expression as the face just blinking. We are running out of time for a storm to happen. This is looking more and more like the ideal plan of our mission. But, you know, just means that in the future there'll be an incredible run. That doesn't have to involve the cloning club. Alright, here we go. Where's the sun? I'm grabbing the floor and... Why do I keep touching the floor? Still the sun? No. Sun? No. The sun! No, that's the random pottery shard. Just drop that. Okay. What ones do I need? 2 suns, a moon, 4 stars. Right, 2 suns. That's the 4 again. 2 suns. That moon. I'll come back to that. There's 2 different versions of the sun. Not the sun even. Stars, so we want the one where they're big star and then 3 little ones in a cluster. Which I think is this one, so let's go. I'm just gonna start running towards the boat, I'm sure that's correct. Yeah. Come on, you're better than this console. Cracking my knuckles again. I need working fingers. I need my fingers working at the minute. I've got to get rid of the gold time for the split because it is very distracting. I think that's the term for it. Yeah. We're gonna go with that. Alright, 404. Where can I respawn? Let me respawn. Let me respawn. Let me respawn. Let me respawn. There we go. Then we're going to jog away over to the helicopter over here. Speaking of runs that haven't been done yet, I kind of want to do an all tasks run, but the thing is that would involve on a range from annoying to depressing. Buying a house, much more difficult when you don't really do things for money. Actually, the missions you have to buy something for beforehand to do, we'll put that before buying a house, because buying a house is still a little bit tricky. So, number 1, various missions where you have to buy something to complete, aka Down to Clown, the Shark Bomb, we'll stick with those 2 examples for now. Then you have getting a house. Will probably involve getting a certain amount of presents in order to do. Then you have fishing. Time sink, but not impossible to do. Kind of RNG, but not RNG in a way that'll make you tear your hair out, really, when compared to the final point, which is completing the museum. Because that is 10 plus hours. Unless your RNG works out for you. Try to change to the hat before I even got it. So this is the bit where I actually grab a few presents before I mark that I'm going to, because there's the house at the top of the hill here, which is just, you know, in a conveniently gettable place. And the one by the Wobbly statue. So anyway, so before doing an all tasks run, probably doing an all a fish book run would be necessary in order to have that down. And then also doing an all artifacts museum run as well. To also kind of have that tactics for that in mind. I don't know if catching myself means I don't. Okay, well, that probably didn't help. So yeah, I'd love to do an all task to run, but because a few of them are actually, you know, ones that have their own speedrun category there. Oh, that's really sad. Alright, catch up. It's important to have techniques to them down first. I have to face my fears and do them first. The thing is, after I have a run for this, so like aka have a run where the random storm happens and I get it done successfully, I want to take a break to go back to adding things to the wiki properly, because my focus is at the moment on present running instead of having a place with good guides. But after I have, I think, spend a bunch of December fixing up the wiki, and then I'll come back. Well, what I might do is have, you know, get myself on the board for get a house one. Just have it on there. Same with more jobs. Won't be amazing. Won't win me any awards. Why do I look like I'm about to fall off this? Wobbly. Wobbly, what is going on? Oh. Oh my god, no, the hat's still on the thing! Gotta wait for it to go around again, this is horrible time loss. Oh. At least I didn't notice the hat, I guess, but come on. Oh, it's rolling right by the edge, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, so long as I don't screw up later. I've got 5 minutes. Okay. sliding off the edge, I couldn't catch myself. That tickled my throat, that did. Right, getting there. Froggy! I think someone really likes frogs. Which makes sense, because frogs are cool. Alright, we want to get in the right car, because despite the stars saying go to the left still, it hasn't updated until we hand in the hat. The mission stays saying get in the hole, idiot. And we're no longer happy to stay in a hole, so we're just gonna gently hit trees on our way. Do you know what? Let's just jog our way there. It's probably Detective, now is not the time. It can wait until after I've why did I miss the doorway like that? You can wait till after I finished doing stuff in the jungle place. I love cutscenes, they're great. Right, here is the third outfit change necessity. We need to put on this funny little hat. Now, technically you could end the run just wearing this, but like I said, what? I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I'm gonna leave and then go back in. That's annoying. I don't know if it failing would just be a faster time save, but anyway. There we go. That. That. And that. There we go. Okay, can I get the next one's done in the next 2 minutes? Yes. I missed it. Oh, fudge. It's here. Oh, God. Okay. No, don't just walk off the edge. Oh, crap. And again! You hear how mad I am? Why does it look like I'm hanging off the edge? Oh, it's because I am. Okay. You know what? I'm still gonna save time. I'm still saving more time on top of my previous time save. Even with that horrendous example of how to do those things. Okay, let's pick up the other jungle things. What I want to do is the cave, waterfall cave. Maybe drive this faster, I'm not sure. But they're right there, you know? And it's really hard to get a car that doesn't hit trees. Or maybe that's just a skill issue. I don't know. Regardless. To make up for this, I got to have a pretty good ball maze. You know, where it doesn't go down any wrong paths. I think previously when I've been able to drive all the way down this section in a car. I don't know if it's faster because I think I was just ping-ponging off all the bits of rock and all that, but the stalactites and stalagmites. Right, anyway. You move there. You. I need like a lantern in this section or something. It's dark as all the annoyingness. Can you... do I have to let go of it for it to do that? I guess. Right, first present. Right, ball maze, let's do this. This first corner, well I guess second corner, is the worst. Right. Where's the ball? There's the ball. You want to go down that passage? Yes, yes, yes. And then over here. That went remarkably well. Then you want to go in here. Oh, no, no, no. No. Down. No. Could I sneeze? Ew! Again! Oh my god. Why is this run making me sneeze so much? Ugh. I actually can't mute my mic without tabbing out either, so... can't even spare people from it. We're gonna go? Gonna go, little ball? Come on, little ball. Come on. There we go, we're so close, we're so close. That's it right here. Great, 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 you're right there. Yeah. Oh, I meant to grab that. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Right, where is it? Here it is. And then you go right, not left, because the right path leads to a dead end and depression. So now we get to get the ones... If I respawn... Yeah, okay, that's convenient. That's more convenient. Maybe if I try next time, I'll try respawning just as soon as I get a present in that cave. Oh yeah, that's great time save. Okay. Let's do the temple. Run out of time for a storm though. It's a big shame. see if we can get through the X bit without triggering them, because I keep having bad jumping. Well, at least it was only on the last one. Okay, number one, this guy. Nope, too far. They've done so many different versions of puzzles. I'm actually really impressed that they did this as one of their earliest puzzles that they made. No, too far. Oh, I don't need to open that one because I am special and I remember the route perfectly for the next puzzle. Everything will be fine. I love that there's mirror physics in this. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're gonna nail it. Oh, you're... May have to rejig some things around now. It's okay. Well, whatever. We can make up. I don't have a hover. And I don't have a hovercraft, which might make this really difficult. Because if I drop the sword, you know, it's rage quit worthy. Quite frankly. But I'm gonna have faith in my own abilities, and I'm not gonna drop the sword. In fact, we're just gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it. We're gonna walk it to safety. Alright. Can't get in the car. Oh my god, this thing. Are you in? Don't you dare slide into the lake. Okay, fine. We run it. I don't care, this is gonna be slow, I just need to have it happen. Hello, Space Center. Had to happen right when I was in the middle of the temple. Oh. That's so annoying. Okay, now, what are we not gonna do? Hint, lose the sword. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to go to the hovercraft on the beach of Residential Island, because there's no way I'm taking it. Wait, is there one? Actually, I'm having second thoughts. I'm going to take a risk. Why is the sword hanging out by a bit. Don't like that. If that falls out, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm thinking in my head that there is a hovercraft in the little side island. The little isle. The lonely isles. Right by the cave. Here. On that beach bit there. Oh, the bombs are falling out. But not the sword. Hovercraft? Next one. I really should not have done this on the run I wanted recorded. So here? Yes. There's two! Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness, and the sword is... Okay. Right. And it should be directly in front of us. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is probably a good method. You see, even now, oh my goodness, I'm trying out new things. That was tense. I think when I respawn it's gonna have me like by the mountain bit, which is gonna be a bit annoying. Okay, those three, done. That's not the best occasion for that to occur, but beggars can't be choosers, so now I have to do... If I need to get to the temple, I need to be able to fly, and I think I'm going to choose the thingy thing, I can't remember the name. The thing that's by these houses here. Not the helicopter, I don't need to land especially well, I just need to be by the temple. And this is fast already. Which is good because I start to need the toilet now. Oh! Life is full of adversaries. I can't see anything. Oh, a hill. A cliff. Right, this time. Great, anyway, where were we? Oh, it's unbombed itself again. Let's bomb it. Yeah. Right, this time it's gonna be incredible. You already know. We already know. You know, this is a run for the ages. Maybe not a PB. We'll see. Well, my PB is 230 something, so if we can get... Oh dear. If we can get under 2.5 hours, that would be perfecto, but I don't think we are. I don't think we are, because I'm worried. I'm worried. The temple's gonna take too long now with when we want to do the detective mission. Is that the wrong way? That's the wrong way. got to speedrun this to get D5 done. Because I don't want us to take past the turnover for the next day. I've got that present, I don't have to worry about it. There's that at least. Right, and then this one. Don't need to look at that. One more. I said one more. One more. Maybe two more, I guess. Okay. We got this. We got this. Oh, the time loss. Terrible time loss. First dive, yeah. Don't need to memorize that anymore because it's in my brain. Just put out my way. Right, we've reached 100, so we now have a propeller hat, which means farm is a go. Oh, I was meant to pick that up and fling it. Oh my goodness, and again. Pick it up. Oh my goodness, get in. Alright. Let's go. Spin. Will I go in there? Yeah, it's gone in there. Great. Oh, come on, spin around, dude. No! Making silly mistakes. God. I don't think I'm getting my PB now. I think we can kiss that goodbye, but run of the ages. Still. Come on. New. No! If I didn't have it. It's stuck under there! Go and ruin my life. Don't do it again. I hate this. I had such a great... I was doing so well. If this wasn't already a decent run, then this might be a I give up. I'm going to the bathroom now. Bye. End stream. Alright. Back. Don't you do it again. Don't you dare do it again. Sound like my mother when she used to tell me off. Oh, all of that for this silly little thing. What? That makes no sense. I was out the way. Can I write a strongly worded email to Tom. I was not in the way of that boulder. Great, now I get to have more clown behaviour by slipping on every single banana peel on the way. I also make a habit of checking out all the phases on all these stops, and about, well, I've had 16 goes. Let's say 10 of them got to this point. 8 out of 10 of them I'd throw one of these, and the output you get from them would come out of one of them. Pretty funny. Just think of the future time save. That's what I'm telling myself. To be incredible when there's a run without any messing around. Any silly bad things. I think of all the paths, only 2 other ones matter, and that's because one of them has an artifact in it, and because the other one has the secret tunnel that you can activate with the trial hat that gives you the banana, which is a reference to the short movie that they have in the cinema. Right, so this next one would bring me to 104, but because I'm ahead, it should bring me 3 more forward, so it should bring me to 107. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 105. No. Yeah, I give me a second once I get them, I'll work it out. So you get 6 from the next one. Okay, 100%. Yeah, 100%, I was right. Why do I doubt myself? Can I get there in time for this? 1, I can. Great. Great. What the aliens were thinking. I wonder if they put ancient Wobblies through those silly trials they make you go through in space as well. And so, ancient Wobblies were like, how do we show our appreciation for being put through hell? Oh, I know, let's make a temple with more things like that. I don't even pay attention to the pattern anymore. I just have it memorized, so I just do as much of it until it says it's okay. But this is it, this is the end. We're done after this. Let's go out here. Okay, we have to hurry. No, I'm not crashing into a tree. I need to get D5 done. Oh, why are we facing the wrong way? Come on, little Wobbly, we gotta go, we gotta go. I want to win this one. It's gonna be a good time, don't get me wrong, but I thought it'd be really precious if the first match you record a run it's the best one I do, but no. It's not looking that way. We have the 5 farm ones, we have D6, and we have the wizard one. That's what's left of this one. I think we'll make it. We just gotta be on point with this, no accidentally crashing by going too fast. I'm not paying attention to surroundings and hitting the trails. I also have beef with this particular staircase because I have to concentrate really hard or I mess up going on it, and also how many times I've accidentally gone on the slide instead of reading this. Wizard is. I don't know if we're gonna catch him today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it till tomorrow. He's gonna be in cleanup. Right. Good, the time's good. I'm so glad I didn't have to do the weather thing. Okay, no wizard here. Check if he's by the waterfalls. Let's see his smoke. Okay. Not here either. Which means he's north, in which case. Ugh. That sucks. I've got a couple minutes left for this, which is fine. I'm not worried yet, I'm not frantic. I didn't stop at a golf course! Now I'm frantic. Where's the loop-de-loop? Where's the loop-de-loop? There it is. Okay, do not mess up. getting a bit close now. Nope. Please. Okay, now the weather's changed again. Cloudy. Get out of my way, bird. Just have to move quick. Even quicker than before. Please no one crash into it. 9. Got a few minutes. Yep. Park the helicopter outside the apartment. Run to the market. Because you've got to look at this ice cream. And I'm not sure if you need to talk to this one guy, but he's the only one who mentions seeing where that guy went. So he might be... I just haven't tested it yet. I haven't dared test it yet. Where you, if you don't talk to him, will you still be able to go in that apartment? Because I feel like you know, just because there isn't a clear ping, now go to this apartment, doesn't mean it's not a necessary, needed thing for that door to be usable. Cheers, broski. Okay, I've got 2 hours left. That's fine. That's doable. Let's get out of here. Yeah, report back, gotcha. If I can jump off this balcony. Okay, well, it worked out. It worked out. So long as I don't explode and end up somewhere stupid, everything's gonna be fine. So it's cloudy and I can't see anything. With like an hour to spare, we finished D5. Hell yeah. Time for one last nap. Gotta reset the wizard's position, unfortunately. Alright, Buck. It's Buck, not Biff. This is Detective Buck. Biff is the one in space. Gosh, why is it with brothers and confusing names? Alright, cool. D6 is set up. D6 is a setup. That's great. Let's get to farm. Yeah, this isn't beating my PB. That's a shame. I haven't done silly decisions. Maybe it would have been maybe it would have, but no. Can't be helped though. Alright, let's get the last costume change done. Gonna have the ponytail for this one just because it's the thing I clicked. Let's get up there. No, get closer. See that NPC just disappear. Oh, it's still a damn good time. The wizard is over here, that would be lovely, but I bet you. Yeah, he's not here. Excuse me. Yeah, that's not fault. Oh, wizard. You couldn't have been in a really convenient place for me, could you? No. There's all the farms done. Right. Now that we're on cleanup, let's see if Mr. Woods is over here. And if he's not, then that leaves residential and by the golf course. Either way, we hit up D6. Okay, no, I'll see you around. Head up D6. Get that present. Then wizard. Wherever he is. Funny old man. Yeah, sub 230 is so possible. Oh, it's so possible it hurts. One day though. Right, depending on if I get lost in the cellar basement means. What does he call it? Basement. He calls it the American word, right? Alright. Let's see if I can nail this. Right through boxes. It's near here, it's near here. It's the next one. No. Oh, that's damn maze. Here. I got lost. Where's the gaming thing? Around here somewhere. Okay, that's where I came in. It is one of the off-roads around here. This one? No. This one? It is this one, alright. Okay. To another helicopter. funny, I've never had it where the wizard's the last present I've had to get before. My PB. No. Oh well. This is still a good time. I'm gonna find that damn wizard. It had to be rainy. Now I have to get really close to where he might be just to be able to see him. Okay, is he around here? He's not here. Okay, is he by the goblins? Better be. Don't know where else he's gonna be. I feel like we checked all the places we could then. Purple smoke, rainbow smoke, smoke. Wizard, where are you? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's not mess up right at the end. Hi, wizard. Yes. Just can you let me in already? Thank you. Yep. Oh, you want to show me where my missing presents are in this spoiler? No thanks, I already know where they are. Oh! Excuse me. That didn't stop when I wanted it to. That's annoying. That might need to be retimed slightly. Hooray! I did it, I found them all. And it's recorded. Fantastic. And I got the cape. Yeah! Wonderful. Let's get out of here.